What is going on? It is me again, Lefty, at the homestead on Bull Shoals Lake. Let's see if I can catch a picture of Levon. There's Levon. Say hello, Levon. If you're new to the channel, my name is Derek Lefty Martin. I'm a 44-year survivor of cancer. Amputee of the left arm, obviously. Live on a half-acre homestead on Bull Shoals Lake in Taney County, Missouri, just outside of Branson, with my faithful sidekick, a cattle dog named Levon. Levon's running around trying to do his morning routine, which is drive Dad crazy. I'm trying to get him to eat his breakfast, and he's had a bellyache here recently. If you've seen any of our other videos, Levon is struggling with the gastro problems. We put him on prebiotics, probiotics. We're tweaking his diet. Got him on allergy pills. He has horrible hot flashes, and he's miserable sometimes. But we're doing what we can for him. I'm fixing to switch him over to some Purina Pro Plan salmon and rice sensitive stomach formula dog food. I know it's a lot, man. Look, I've tried everything, couple different dog foods that I've fed my other dogs in the past, and we tried special diet for him, ground turkey and rice and different things, and he just got indigestion problems, man. He's had them for a long time, but he's really wound up right now. He doesn't like when I get on here and make videos sometimes. Other times, he's cool with it. Right now, he's tired and kind of cranky, and apparently doesn't want to eat breakfast, which is rare. Levon, for probiotics and prebiotics, gets a tablespoon of pumpkin puree and a tablespoon of non-fat yogurt in the morning, and a small amount of turkey burger with his joint pill crushed up in it, and his allergy pill. That's his routine. Right now, he's being extra knuckleheaded. Let me show you what he's doing. Yeah, mind you, he just came inside. Standing by the door does not mean I gotta go outside. It means, Dad, stop what you're doing and give me some attention. Levon's just gonna have to wait. Levon's just gonna have to wait a minute. What's this video all about? Well, I just wanted to welcome you guys to the channel. Give you a brief description of who we are and why I'm here. This is our second attempt at a YouTube channel. We had one going for a year. Got up to around 100 subscribers. Had a good time with it. Went through some physical stuff, some health issues. Kind of backed away from the channel a little bit. Decided we were going to get into some different kind of content. Went back into tweak videos, remove videos, make new videos, just messed everything up. Made a mess out of it. So I thought, being how I'd only had 100 subscribers, and we'd only been in it for a year, my best bet was to start over. So we did. So this is our channel. Like I said, we live on a half-acre on Bull Shoals Lake, surrounded by Corps of Engineers property. We do a little hunting, a little fishing, and a whole lot of gardening. And here in about a month or so, I think I'm going to venture away from the homestead to do a little part-time work. I have not done that in 3 years. 3 years ago, I took about a year and a half. Well, okay, so 4.5 years ago, because I took about a year and a half and worked part-time. So, and then that ended 3 years ago. And that was fun. I enjoyed it. Like I said, I'm a 44-year amputee. As a profession, I cooked my entire life. time I got out of high school until the age of 33. That's when I started having problems with my one arm because I just did too much craziness. Very physical as a kid. I played every sport you could imagine: baseball, soccer, football. I wrestled for 6 years. Yeah, man. I even tried a little track running, but Lefty didn't run well. But anyway, so I was real active. Didn't want being a amputee to hold me back, so I got out there and did a bunch of stuff. Kind of maybe overdid it a little bit. So yeah, at 33, man, they started operating on my arm. I had a couple elbow surgeries, carpal tunnel surgery. It was time I had to go on disability. Got married, went on disability, and I've been on that since 2010, so 16 years. Yeah, man. It ain't all it's cracked up to be. People's like, oh, you don't have to wear it. Disability does not pay well. Unless you paid in a bunch to the system before you go on disability, you're not going to make much off of it. And like I said, I worked from 18 to 33, so only had a short amount of time paid into the system, and I was a cook. Not exactly the highest paying profession out there when you're first starting off. So, yeah, when I first went on disability, it was not a very good check. And in today's economy, it's increased over the years, cost of living and what have you, but it's still nothing. So you got to do what you got to do. We try and supplement on the side as much as possible, side work. I garden and grow for people, produce and what have you. And, you know, that has helped. This time of year, you're not going to make much of your garden, are you? No. But really, the going back to work part-time thing, you know, money's always nice. Disability doesn't pay much. But the real reason for it is just looking for a change of pace, man. You know? Yeah, I like to work. It's been hard the last 15, 16 years not being able to do it. I mean, try to keep myself busy as much as possible with projects around the homestead and you know, fishing and hunting and doing all the things we do, but you can only do that stuff so much, you know. So I'm looking forward to getting back to work. You know, it's going to be enjoyable, I think. Just going to do it a little bit, 20 hours a week probably. Physically, there's no way I could go back to work full time. It would have to be a job where I just used my brain and no part of my body. And my brain is not that good. Yeah. Look, I'm not a real educated guy. I'm not a complete idiot, but it is what it is. I chose to be a cook for a living, and I didn't pursue education and the things that could have allowed me to use my brain to work and not so much my body. But that's all right. I had a good time, and you know, you only live once, right? So anyway, that's the story about me and Levon, what we got going on right now, what's coming on in the future, projects, part-time work possibly. Got the power bill for last month. It was an inflated bill. It was it had 5 extra days on it. It was a 35-day month. You'll love when they sneak them ones in on you, especially in wintertime. The bill was already going to be high, you know. But it was about, what was it? 310 for a winter for a winter month here on the homestead. And we have a 2-3-year-old heat pump, all electric heat pump system on the house. Works great. Heat, air, everything works great out of it. heat pumps are what they are. When the winter time weather sinks below 30 degrees, heat pumps struggle, and you end up running your auxiliary heat side of the pump a lot, and that's expensive. An all electric power strip out there, it's definitely more expensive than just the heat pump side itself running. But it is what it is. We only have down here in southern Missouri, we only have 1 month where we have that kind of cold. And that thing is a really nice, good unit. I like the people I bought it from. It's not oversized for the house. The other 11 months out of the year, it's just fine. And it heats the house just fine. It's just a matter of, energy efficiency and what your bill's going to be like. But, so anyway, had a little high bill this month, but we expect it. We expect it this time of year. So it wasn't a big shock. And I tell you, that was probably about a week, maybe 2 weeks of really cold on that, because Christmas time it was 78 on the homestead. We were running around in t-shirts and shorts. So that was about 2 weeks of really frigid cold that will blast a power bill up to that level when you're running an all-electric heat pump and the temperatures drop on you. So 2 weeks of below 30, and we're talking, cold. And, yeah, man, it was hard on the old power bill, but that's all right. That's all right, man, because you got to stay warm. The rest of the year, you could run fans and do without the air conditioning. I mean, you can't do that in the wintertime. You just got to suck it up and pay the bill that you get. We made a video the other day about our Mr. Big Buddy heater and how we use it for supplemental heat in the house. And I got a few comments about, wood stoves are the best. And they are. They're nice. If you've got the timber to cut down on your property so you don't have to pay for the wood and you have the physical ability to get out there and do that stuff, they are nice. But I've got the wood to cut, but physically I can't do it. Up until about 5 years ago, before my wrist really went bad, I could still run a chainsaw and run the splitter, and I had a wood stove out in the shop for years. And but yeah, just for the house, man, just me and my physical situation, I'm set up about the best I can. We supplement with the propane. Levon's over there laying in front of the blue flame right now. Or not the blue flame. The Big Buddy. I run it off of a 30-pound propane bottle sitting on the back porch. So it's got a hose plumbed in through a pass-through, so you don't have to worry about them little 1-pound bottles. But anyway, just want to get on here and chat for a minute and say hi. And I appreciate you guys checking out the channel. We've got some plans for some videos coming up. We're going to do a little reviewing, and not really reviewing, just kind of showcasing different products we put to use around the homestead here. Power stations, solar stuff, and batteries and all that kind of good stuff. So we got some of that coming up. We've got some projects planned. There's going to be a chicken coop back out in the outback this year. I left the run up when we pulled the old coop down that we had for years and years, but I had the bottom half of my neck fused shortly after pulling that coop down, and it took me a minute. It took me a minute to get to a point where I'm ready to get back out there and get another coop, get the birds to take care of. But we're going to get that going here real soon. And we got a couple other little projects around the house. And I want to take you guys down to the lake. One thing I didn't do with the last channel that I want to do here is include a little bit of the time that we spend down at the lake, because we do. We live right down the road from Beaver Creek and the Beaver Creek Marina and Campground, which is the Corps of Engineers campground. It's beautiful. It's where we camped when we found this property to buy. And yeah, man, we just live in a really, really super nice spot. Yeah, I'm exactly where I want to be. Levon's happy. He's comfortable. Try and take care of him the best I can. And gonna try and put out some videos that you guys might be interested in. We appreciate you checking us out this morning. If you don't mind, hit the like and subscribe. We have never considered getting into the monetization or anything like that with this new channel. I'm just going to be open, man. Who knows? If it takes off, we're just going to let it go where it goes. If we don't ever get there, it's not no big deal. But definitely want to put out some videos that you folks would like to watch and find interesting. And we're going to do that. I'm going to showcase what it's like to be a one-armed guy living on a homestead. We are on the grid still, on the homestead, obviously, but we do a lot of preparing for worst-case scenarios, and if the grid went down tomorrow, we'd be fine. We've got that kind of backup in place, and we're going to continue to grow that kind of stuff. The more self-sufficient we can be on the homestead, the better. That's the way I look at it. So again, we appreciate you guys stopping by. I'm going to get off here and try and go get Levon to eat some breakfast. Y'all have a glorious day. Stay warm.